Hi there, my name is Joe Omani. I'm a Professor of Management Consultancy and I am the CEO and founder of Consulting Mastered. I'm also an ex-consultant and a current consultant, and I've worked in a variety of roles across the consulting industry. So I'm going to give you 2 minutes today on the difference between a strategy firm that has low leverage ratios and an implementer firm that has high leverage ratios. And I've talked before about this in terms of what leverage means, but I'm going to give you a bit more of a flavour. So typically in low leverage firms, that is firms with one partner to every 7 or 8 consultants, or perhaps 10 to 12 consultants, they're low leverage firms. They tend to be shaped like this. You tend to be given a little bit more leeway. The utilisation rates tend to be lower. So we're talking about a company like McKinsey, Bain, Boston Consulting Group, any of these strategy companies. And the reason for that is that firms try and recruit people that are highly able, but also give them time to research, think, and also come up with bespoke solutions for the client. So I guess in terms of if you like your food, it's much more of a Michelin-starred chef who perhaps comes to your home and prepares a meal specifically for you, rather than going to McDonald's and getting a standardized meal. So that is changing. Strategy firms are doing more implementation. The utilization rates are going up, the leverage ratios are going up. However, they are still relatively distinct in terms of the way in which they work. If we compare that to a high utilization and high leverage firm, somewhere like Accenture, IBM, Tata Consulting, etc., these are companies that tend to do more implementation. So because they've got large numbers of consultants for every partner, what you typically have is a much more formulaic way of working. I'm exaggerating slightly, but in effect you are given a manual of how to work and you just follow the processes. So the asset for companies like Accenture isn't their people. The asset for Accenture is their methods, their technologies, their standard ways of working. If you compare that to McKinsey, the asset is much more in the people. They recruit what are perceived to be the brightest people in the world, from Harvard, Oxford, Cambridge, INSEAD, etc. They charge very high rates, and it's all about signalling to the market the quality. So they charge much higher rates than implementers do, and they also pay much higher wages than implementers do. So you've got 2 different types of firms. I've only got 2 minutes to tell you about this, so excuse the brevity. If you want more, go to my website, consultingmaster.com. Thank you. Bye-bye.